Alright, what's up YouTube? Today, you can tell by the thumbnail and the caption what this video is about. So, with that being said, I'm gonna let y'all see in the videos, like, what I used to do, like, at the job I used to do, and, like, how I used to dress, and, like, how I used to get sent to school. Like, when I started working, like, you could tell, you're gonna be able to see, like, the differences in the video. But I'm gonna do a video of me going by where I used to work at. I'm gonna probably order some food or something from there. See if somebody I know still work there. More than likely they probably do. But I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna also drive by. I'm gonna drive by where I used to stay. When y'all see where I used to stay, y'all gonna be like, there's no way you stay there, but I really used to stay there. I lived there for like, I've been in Georgia like 6-7 years about. I think I've been in Georgia about 8 years. I've been living on my own for 3 years. And the place that I'm gonna show y'all, I probably lived there about a good 3 years too. And I probably lived from apartment to apartment for like 2 years. But most of my time was spent where I'm gonna show y'all that. And like, I used to be embarrassed about it. Like going to school, like the bus used to come right in front of the building, so I just stopped. Like, I didn't ride the bus. I used to walk to school because I just couldn't take it. Like, I thought I was gonna get bullied, and like, I don't know how, but I always had like a good little reputation. Like, I know how to dress, and people always thought I had money, but I didn't really have money. Like, my grandma, she used to send me money and stuff, so I could at least buy something nice to have something to wear. But during like middle school like the roughest for me. Like, my dad used to buy me like fake shoes from the discount mall. It was just bad. So that was with middle school, and then with high school, no, that was 6th and 7th grade. Then 8th grade, I started sweeping hair at the barbershop because I couldn't continue to wear fake shoes. Like, I used to get bullied like real bad about it, so I just couldn't do it no more. So I started sweeping hair at the barbershop. When I started sweeping hair at the barbershop, I started saving up money because I started sweeping like during the summer. So like, I was buying shoes, and then like the owner of the barbershop that had hired me, like, he seen like how hard I was grinding for like the shoes, so he ended up buying me like some shoes. So like, I was good with the shoe part. Then I started dressing. I started dressing way better. Well, anything was better than how I used to dress. Like, y'all gonna see, like, it was terrible. But I started dressing way better. I switched schools. Because I was getting bullied bad. Like, I really did switch schools. Like, I was going to Crawford Long. No, first I went to Camp Creek. Then I went to Crawford Long. But at Crawford Long, I don't think I got bullied at Crawford Long. It was just Camp Creek. Like, they seen the shoes was fake. They seen that the shoes was fake. So, I'm trying to see what made me go to, I left from Camp Creek to go to Crawford Long because I was getting bullied. Then with Crawford Long, I did my 7th grade year. Then that's when my sister was finna start middle school, but she couldn't go to Crawford Long because where we stayed. So that's why I ended up going to Paul D. West. And then when I started going to Paul D. West, like, how was I dressed? I think I was dressing pretty good at Paul D. West. But then it started, I think I had lost my job at the barbershop. Like, the owner started talking crazy. So I lost my job at the barbershop. No, he didn't just really start talking crazy. Him and his wife had split. Like, she divorced him and left him. So, you know, emotions high and stuff. So that's how that happened. Then he ended up losing the shop. So I didn't get fired. They lost the shop. So then, like, that's when my money started. I started losing money. So then I went to Tri-Cities. And I started working at churches, and that's what y'all gonna see in the video. And then after I left churches, I went to Duracell. Y'all might see a little bit of that. And then I went to Syncreon. I'm gonna make sure I put the clips all together so y'all can see like the before to like where I'm at now. So finna go to the old job I used to work at, and I'll see y'all when I get there. Let me know when you start.
Can I get a 3-piece?
3-piece, you want it just chicken and combo?
I get a 3-piece with some fries, but I want it spicy and I want it white meat.
You don't have any spicy or white?
Alright, give me a 3-piece spicy dark.
For fries?
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it.
That's regular fries?
Yeah.
Alright, that's $8.50 for around.
As when I used to work here, it used to be like this. So I guess they is going downhill, boy. And it's dirty in there too, boy. Jesus Christ. Stop. So, I'm coming up on a location where I used to live at. But it looked like they done upgraded. It don't look the same no more. Like they got some new paint on it. But it got some stairs now too. They even got a gate now. They ain't got no gate right here though. But this used to be home to me right here. They even painted the wall. It's kind of nice. But this is where I used to live. I'm gonna park right here. They done upgraded it a little bit. The room still look the same though. And I say I never used to want to be seen in here. I used to walk around the back side. I even go out the front gate. Used to walk out the back side back there. I had to drive around so y'all could see that. Instead of going out through the front gate. And then we used to live on the 6th floor, so we used to live probably like, I'm gonna say we used to live like right there. Up there in room, I think it was like 615. It was me, my sister, my dad, and his girlfriend, all in one room. They had the bed, and me and my sister slept on 2 air beds, on 2 air mattresses. There was no space in there. Like, it was just terrible. And like, I try to forget about it, cause that was like a real hard time for me. Like, nobody knew what I was going through. Like, that's depressing, stressful. Like, it just, I don't know. I couldn't do it. Well, I ain't had no choice but to deal with it. But that's how I used to live, and now that's why I think I just can't live like that no more. And then I feel like how we used to live like that, I feel like we all supposed to be close now, but I think that's why I don't talk to them. Because of the situation. Like, why is we sleeping on the hard floor, y'all sleeping in the bed? We was kids. It's not like, it don't matter. At the end of the day, y'all grown. Y'all should, want to sleep on the air mattress. So we sleep in the bed. But it was the other way around. So I don't really know. Like, it was real tough living here. Like, I was never happy with living here. I was never cool with living here. Because I know it's going to get embarrassed. Probably get talked about. It was times where I even had money to wash clothes. So I probably used to wear the same clothes, same jeans for the 3 days out the week. And it's only 5 days to go to school. So you wearing the same jeans. So that's how that used to be. And I got a lot of memories here. Some good memories, some bad memories, but that's where I used to stay. And I'm gonna show y'all where we used to go get food from. I'm gonna show y'all probably where I used to walk to go wash my clothes. I was gonna do like a good video at churches, but the manager that I know that worked there, she wasn't there today, so I couldn't really just go inside and do like a real good video. And the people that I ain't know, none of them, they all looked at new and they looked at like they was a little slow. So I just left that alone. So, but I ended up going to churches. Got a 3-piece chicken. Got some fries. It gave me dark because they didn't have white. So more than likely, I'm not gonna eat it. Then it's dripping. So yeah, I'm not gonna touch that. But I did just want to go back to where I used to work at and see what was going on there. And it looked like it went down here. But that looked like that went down here. Then where I used to live, looked like it came up. So I'm gonna show y'all. If they ain't closed the gate, I'm gonna show y'all like where I used to walk out of here, so I wouldn't be seen going to school. This on back here. They got some big old speed bump there. And it's still the same thing. Still got people outside. Not to talk about nobody, but that's just how they used to do it. Still got people outside over here. I wonder if I know anybody that's there. I don't really want to even find out, honestly. That kind of look like Corey right there, though. Is that Corey? That is Corey, but I ain't gonna even go speak to him, because Corey kind of a crackhead now. And there go the pool that used to be right there. But it was never open when we lived there. We lived there for a long time and it never opened. Then it said somebody ended up passing away in that pool. And this is where I used to walk out of because I wasn't finna be seen. And they just built them back there. Them actually kind of look nice. But I used to walk out the back gate right here. And then I'd come around the front. I'd come around on this side on the front. So I won't be seen. And I did that for like 3-4 years. Every day. Walked around the gate. So I won't be seen. Well, none of this stuff was over here. So like they didn't really make this look good over here. I had to go to train tracks. I used to walk across. You got this fool right here on this scooter trying to get killed. But over here is where I used to walk over here to go get food. Me and my sister used to walk over here. My dad gotta give us some money to go over here to go get some food. And we used to go to this little wing place right here called King Kong. I would go in there, but I'm okay. I remember when we used to go there, they had bugs and stuff there, so I don't really want to go in there. And I already got food from Subway, because that church, it stinks. But a lot of this stuff, they done built a lot of stuff over here to make it look better, and I just ran the stop sign. Yeah, I'm gonna try to cut that out of the video, but that's about it. Like, that's where I used to live. That's where I used to work. I used to walk down that it's a long street to get from that hotel. The church is like a 30, 45 minute walk. I used to do that 5-7 days out the week. And I was doing that when my dad had a car, but he just wanted to pick me up from work. He tell me he drunk or something, so he won't come pick me up. And then when I go in the room, he look sober to me. So I just don't know. I just know with my daughter, she'll never walk anywhere. especially not. I was getting off 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, walking home. 15, 16 years old. I just know me personally, like the type of parent I am, I'm not going for nothing like that. But he was cool with it, so that's just that. And like and y'all, some might say, well, you're a boy, so that's different. But he used to let my sister walk too, so I don't know. Maybe he thought it was exercise. I don't know, but I just know me personally, I'm not doing it. I got a car. There's no way I'm gonna be drinking without my kids being at the house. Even if that was the case, like if I'm drunk, I'm not gonna drink before my kids get home. So but probably used to do that with the cope with stuff. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to make an excuse for it, because at the end of the day, it's not right. So that's just how that used to be. And I used to stay at another hotel over here. Like you'll see, like mostly. If I show y'all like everywhere I used to live at, you'll see it's just mostly hotels. And if I did stay in an apartment, it was like I like a good 4 months, and then we'll get put out. Like that was like very, very embarrassing. Like I got a homeboy. We used to go to we went to Tri-Cities together, and then like he used to always walk over to my house and stuff. So I know like the day I got put out, we was coming from football practice, and normally like we'll walk like halfway, cause his house is right here, my house is right there. So I know you probably seen my stuff outside. And here go the other hotel I lived at, but I don't even think this is a hotel. I think it's like a motel with like, you know, women, the type of women that do stuff like that. I think that's what this is. And we used to stay. I don't even think I'm going the right way. But we used to stay right there. We stayed right there in that room right there. That's where I stayed. And yeah, as you see, like I really stayed in the ghetto a lot. And me personally, I don't know why I am the way I am now. Like more than likely, like you grew up the way I grew up, you're supposed to be doing all kind of stuff, illegal and stuff like that. But I just wanted different. I wanted to change. I didn't want to keep growing up. I ain't want that life no more. Like I grew up with that life, and I ain't want that life for myself. I know I didn't like that. So that's why I always kept working, kept staying. I stayed out the streets. I didn't really go to parties or nothing like that. I didn't really hang out. I really don't even talk to people for real. Like I barely have friends. I always stayed to myself, and I always wanted to work. So I didn't end up in a situation like my dad did. I don't know how he ended up in a situation, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't end up in that situation. So that's why I just stayed focused. I'm 21. I done bought 3 cars since I was 18. I still own 2. Well, I don't own my Nissan, but I own this car right here. I own my Benz, and the people gonna say, how you own a Benz and not a Nissan? But that's the truth. Like I'm gonna show y'all the pink slip when I get home. Like I actually own a Benz. You know, with the Nissan, I just didn't pay the Nissan off. I just paid when I bought the Benz, I paid it off in cash. But not cash. Where's cash? It's cashier check. So I bought the Benz in cash, and then with my Nissan, I had just moved out. I had moved out of my own house, well, my own apartment. I got my Nissan like in November. I moved out in December. And my dad got into a real bad argument. But it was really just time for me to go anyway. I had just graduated high school, and like I just didn't feel comfortable in that house no more. Like, I just always felt negative vibes, so I moved out. And then like I moved out in December, and then a year later I had my baby in December. And then before I got the Nissan, I had a Cruise. But the Cruise I bought it for like I think I bought it my 18th birthday, but I bought it like the month before, so like in July. I bought it when I was 17. It was a Chevy Cruise. I used to call it Midnight. I don't really got no good pictures of it in my car, in my phone, But I got like a little boomerang. My homeboy was watching it, so it was a Chevy Cruze. It was like I think it was a 2014, if I'm not mistaken. It had like 100,000 miles. That was my first car. I bought it from a buy here, pay now. I just wanted a car real bad, because every time I kept going to a dealership, I kept getting denied because my credit was terrible. But I didn't even have credit. I had just started actually working on credit. I just used to get paid cash, and I didn't even have a bank account. So I ended up getting a Cruze, and then like I had to get rid of the Cruze. I traded the Cruze in for the Nissan because the Cruze it kept smoking. It was smoking. It kept having problems. Like it was a limit, basically. I even took pictures of it and put it on Google, like as a review for the dealership that I had bought the car from. Like I can still show y'all that. And I traded that car in, got the Nissan, and I still got my Nissan, but I let I actually got a friend that's actually driving the Nissan. I done gave him a car now, so I just let him add a car, put a car. Like I want to say it was giving me too many problems. I just ain't want to deal with it no more. I ain't want to crank up for real, and then like my brakes was real bad, and it was just time. I had got this car, and I know my boy, he needed a car, so I was like, you know what, you just gonna have the car, cause it ain't doing nothing. It's sitting right here collecting dust, so it's like, why just let two cars sit outside when you can be getting around, going to work and stuff? So he paid me every month for the car, so they really. And I trust him. Like with anybody else, I probably had to go get a contract made, but I trust him with the car. So and so far he been doing his thing. So I ain't really tripping about the car situation. But that's about it. And I'm gonna end up pinning everything all together in the video so I can see like how I used to dress and all that stuff. So let's see how when I get home to show y'all the pink slip and show y'all the tag. Well, not my tag, because I don't need y'all to see my tag, but to show y'all the pink slip and show you how the chicken look. But it stinks. I ain't gonna eat it, but I'm gonna show y'all how it look. This was the location that we moved at when this the location that we lived at the first time I moved to Georgia. We lived over here on Roosevelt Highway in these apartments over here. And yeah, the trenches, like they really like a crack house, basically. But we used to live here when I first moved to Georgia. And then like we lived here for like a couple of months, I think. Then we got put out and we moved to it's called, I forgot what it's called, but it's right there by that Waffle House on Old National. We used to live in them hotels, but they didn't renovate them too. Now they look better. But we used to live there. Then when we moved from there, I think we stayed there for like a year or so. Then we moved to Southampton, over there on Gabby Road. We lived there for about a couple of months, and then we moved back to, I think it's called, it ain't the Red Roof. I think the Red Roof is somewhere, I don't think it was the Red Roof. It's called something though. But right there by the Waffle House, we moved back there, and then we moved to a house in Atlanta, and that house had like big old rats. Like that house was just terrible. I don't know, I'm just keeping it real. Everywhere we lived, that was terrible. It was always something wrong. It had bugs, bed bugs, rats. It was just always something. Like I really just grew up in the hood. When I moved to Atlanta, I just grew up in the hood. Like in Michigan, I ain't gonna say I lived in the suburbs, but I didn't deal with none of this stuff. I never rode a bus, never rode a train, ain't have transportation, none of that. A lot would ask me like, why did I move to Atlanta? It wasn't my choice. I was a kid. My mom, I had went to go visit Columbus, Mississippi. I went to go visit one year, and she just said, you know what, I'm gonna keep her. Like she hurt me, my grandma, and my granddad, because that's what raised me. Like she hurt us real bad by just doing that. Like I don't know what made her do it. Like I guess she felt like I was old enough to start babysitting my sister, so she just took us, and it really crushed my grandma. But I still talk to my grandma this day and my granddad. Like they always. I think that's why I didn't fall to the streets or anything like that, because they just always kept my head right. I always kept telling me stuff like, I always had like a real bad temper, and I think like me growing up and like situations like this is why my temper has always been bad. Like everything else, like I'm real cool, I'm real calm. I like to get money, but like I just got a real bad temper. And I think this is why. Growing up and stuff like this, like why your temper bad. But a lot of people won't believe like I grew up and stuff like this. I did. I actually grew up in this, and I don't know how I was able to hide it the way I did, but this is what I grew up in. I don't know. But I'm finna take y'all to these other apartments we lived in down the street. I'm gonna take y'all there. Cause I'm tired of sitting out here. Everybody just get to looking. Y'all old school up there on the porch. Just looking, and auntie down there just looking like this is the hood. So, finna take out to the other apartments, and I'll see y'all when we get there. Alright, y'all. So these are the other apartments that I used to live at right here. I forgot what the name used to be because they didn't change the name. Yeah, like every apartment I used to live in, they didn't change the name. They didn't change. Oh, they look like they pool clean now. But I never got in this pool over here either. This the only apartment that we didn't get put out of right here. I actually moved out myself, but I think when my sister them moved, they didn't get put out that time either. Like, this is the first apartment, but this is where I used to live at. They was called Charlestown Drive, Avery Townhomes. That's what they was called. I used to live down here in 16C. And it don't look like much of anybody live out here no more. But, oh, my brakes. Don't talk about my brakes in the comment. They knew that's why they sound so terrible like that. But that's why you stay right there. When we moved in here, I think like my window was broke. So like bees to fly in the window and stuff. But we used to live here. I can't remember if this house really had bugs, but I think it did. And, oh, these apartments, like the bathroom, like my sister's bathroom, I don't know what was wrong with the tub. Like the tub was like real black and green. Like the tub just looked a mess. That's another reason why I had to move out, because the tub, it was just terrible. Like the whole bathroom was just messed up. Like this house had like ceiling problems. Like it just had like a lot of problems. So that's when I just realized like, yeah, it's time for me to go. So I moved from over here, moved out, and then I moved into my apartment. This y'all gonna see in the video too, so. That's about it. It's a couple of more places that I lived at, and I'm gonna have them recorded so they can be in the video too. But the time it is, I gotta get ready to go to work. Yeah, I still do work. Nothing wrong with working. So if you got a 9 to 5, do it. Alright, don't let nobody try to say there's something wrong with a 9 to 5. I work a 9 to 5 and I'm cool with it. They go Redbird. I always blow kisses at Redbirds. I want to get a Lamborghini years, so that Redbird gonna give me a years. But that's about it from over here, and I'll show y'all the rest of the locations. What I say? Huh? Drive-through button. Right there here at church. You know what you're having today? 6 Tuesday special. Damn, you're hungry. Oh, my bad. What else? Large coleslaw, large macaroni. Residential.
Promise, sister, bros. If you're not woes, I sing like that boy Rollo Fair. Go. Hey everybody, y'all look so cute today. Ah.
They had at least get them one win in.
The Cavaliers.
Why we get all the wins in? But fuck you, man. 2 years in a row. Fuck you that way. Go stick my foot up your ass and suck on my toes. Hello. Oh, I think you got that.
No, right here. They gotta pick up the mic.
Hey, bro, I Coach Martin said he's getting the game.
I'm on the goddamn. Okay, my bad. I apologize. I was trying to get her, but it's not working.
On top of the entire bag, you gotta put in an extra minute.
And what else is the trick, King Deshaun? I know you know.
Well, the trick is you lay out the whole bag.
How do you, let me see. Show Facebook how to do
Alright, so I let my assistant go and stir up the caramel right quick so the chef can do his job.
it. Show them how to. Show them the show Facebook the trick
Alright, so then what you do?
to. It looks good too. Y'all see that Facebook? We're gonna let y'all go. Cause we about to pop some
Alright, so
popcorn.
then what you do? See, you don't go like this. You gotta go like this. You gotta hit it a couple of times.
And do what else with it?
Popcorn right. So
Now what did you use to make the? What did you use?
My assistant finna tell y'all everything and what we use. Okay. Hi. Today we are making caramel apples. Yeah. Alright, so as y'all can see, I'm stirring up the caramel. Alright. You see, that's our sign right there. That's not what it's gonna look like. You see our precious apples. Today is this is King Deshaun in his kitchen right here. Alright, there goes my assistant.
My name is Jada Monet Edens. How are you doing my Facebook thing?
He's saying no.
By accident.
I ain't playing this no more with y'all fools.
Because you lost.
Cause I lost to an 8-year-old little girl and a 10-year-old little boy. What
And you
the?
haven't even won one.
Because I won the first one.
You ain't won nothing.
Who won the first one?
How you win it?
I won this one.
I won the first one. Cam won the second one. Jada won the third one.
And you
And you
won.
did not win the
And you
fourth.
won. That was it.
Mom, how long are those?
In about 12 minutes, I give you some games. You be ready for this election, okay?
Hold up. No, dude. There we go. Buckets.
came in clutch, boy. Oh, damn. Tell you, bro, we came in that motherfucker drippy. Dripped out. No cap.
Send me that.
Brianna Kirkland.
Pitching for your Tigers.
Wow, it's a car!
He too drunk, nigga. And Mike might encourage you to shit. Look at Cal. Look at Cal. Look at Cal. It's funny. Look at that.
Oh, we been thrown out. Come on, this way.
Drop to know what the fuck going on.
I just woke up. Like, what the hell? I been asleep.
Look at Cal. Cam is killing me, bro. It dumb ass Cam for me.
I know.
My mama.
Cam, go help them fix the car.
This nigga crazy.
Come on, twin, let's do it. Twin, gotta take your shirt off.
Look, Michaela.
They ain't got shit to do.
Let's do it.
They ain't got shit to do.
Bone and y'all look like the number 10.
This boy ain't gotta do nothing but go to the store. The same shit your goddamn mama gotta do.
Look Cam.
This boy gotta do shit.
Look Cam.
What you can't feed?
Bro, Michaela, Cam, why baby right up?
Hey, bro. What you want?